Hello, Kansas City. This is Stephen St. John, host of the Border Patrol on Sports Radio 810 WHB, and this is WHB TV with my main man, Nick Leckey, former All-American at Kansas State and NFL veteran. We're talking a little bit about what to look for tonight for the second preseason game between the Chiefs and the 49ers. You were an interior offensive lineman. That is, I think, a little bit of a cause for concern for Chiefs fans. You've got the relative inexperience of Rodney Hudson and Jeff Allen trying to get used to playing next to John Asamoah, and a very tough defensive line. A good test tonight in the San Francisco 49ers.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be their greatest test all year. San Francisco is, perennial, past couple years now, top 3 defense in the league. So, and especially their interior is really what kind of drives them. They don't get a lot of hype, because obviously the Smith brothers on the bookends really get all that attention. So I think it'll be a definite, just smash mouth, bare knuckle brawl. Especially with Glenn Dorsey in the middle there, him having some experience of being a Chief last year, and I'm sure he's got some anger and some aggression to get out, just for the Chief not really wanting him back, kind of kicking him to the curb. So there's a lot of things to watch for in this game.
You bring up a good point with Glenn Dorsey because, as you told me before this interview, when you've got guys that have gone up against each other quite a bit in practice, and then they have a chance to play in a game when one guy leaves and goes to another team, a lot of times the defensive player has the advantage. Why is that?
I don't know. I just think it's something like when you do middle drill, it's called 9-on-7. So the defense has 9 guys. Offense has just 7 guys. No wide receivers. It's just an inside drill. They know you're running. They know you can't pass. It's not allowed. And then they're coming. They got their ears pinned back and they're really penetrating. They're really getting inside the interior line. So they have that advantage. So you're psychologically weakened from that. And also the one-on-one pass pro, where you just solo it up on a defensive guy and he's got all types of space around you to work. They also have a leg up there. So I think once you have familiarity with someone, they kind of know your ins and outs, not just from a film aspect, but maybe they know what you do just from all that day in, day out working against you, seeing what you do, talking to you about your strengths, talking to you about your weaknesses. So that's why the advantage is there.
Overall, how good can this offensive line be? We talked about the interior offensive line. You got the first-round pick Eric Fisher at right tackle, Brandon Albert at left tackle, and some pretty good backups in Jeff Schwartz and Donald Stevenson.
Absolutely, I think that this offense can be great. I'm really trying to put pressure on Rodney Hudson. He has the size and the tool set to be a great center in this league. And I think that if he gets in his playbook and if he knows these plays very well, if he can identify the Mike linebacker, the Will linebacker in various plays and get those calls and say it with some confidence, that really gets the whole line in sync. And once you do that, you can tell the run game picks up. And once the run game picks up, that really opens up the playbook for the offensive coordinator. That allows that coordinator to hey, we can dial up a run. We're getting 4 yards. Or if we get the defense off balance, we can start throwing the ball. And that way, if everything's running smoothly from the communication standpoint, quarterback gets safe, and Jamal Charles rushes for 2,000 yards.
That's former K-State great Nick Leckey talking some Chiefs football tonight. Preseason Game 2. Thank you for watching WHB TV.